rotating door is going to signal this one all down to Moj, see what he can do. Not too much pressure just yet, just abiding, waiting his time out, but okay, now it's down to Captain. Not too much as well. 100 Thieves really just swarming every single avenue available to them onto this site. Smoke's going to be fading away there. Asuna quite low. Let's see if he can follow up with anything else, but right now 100 Thieves not struggling too hard on the pistol round. Flash just to try and evacuate and get back out of there, play with the rest of his team. Quick dash through now, all down to Kiwi. With the most to do, only down to 10 health, so really difficult task, and that's going to be the pistol round secured.
Yeah, but I'm not a huge fan of what they're doing now, because Footballists are going to get the read that this is going to see.
And there's a fight being taken. Mr. Val in a wider swing. It only comes out with one before being traded. The players are swarming the site. You can see FUT just surrounding for the time being, and Spike's still not getting down into a position here. 100 Thieves making sure that they can clear most of the site before they get into a position. They can try and plan, and there you go. Great discipline from Bang. Making sure that they hold a lot of these avenues, but still, the one approach isn't really being smoked off just yet, and now you can see it. Moj just comes through. Whoa. 3 kills, and it's down to Tarik. 1v1 situation. It just can't quite land the shots. Massive performance by Moj. Yes, all that util being dumped into the back of the site. Sees locking him into place, locking him into position to decay. Still kicking him, but he's still waiting. Tries to take the swing, but the weapon just not good enough. 100 Thieves, for all their trouble, is going to be claiming 2, making sure that the angles are watched for. Kiwi, that's quite nice. 2 instant responses. The stun's still being found, and it's a little bit awkward there, a little bit strained still with the ult ripped out into his hands and time running so low. Had no idea that Krax was lurking on his position, and again, immaculate placement with the crosshair. The red ball clutch is going to be claimed.
And if Footballists can win on this side, on this half, this might just be a dominant map.
That sets him up quite nicely. Cosmic Divide is going to be splitting up the site though. Whole cacophony of utility just being used to try and at least get their way into it. And FUT aren't shy, still not shying away from the fight. You can see holding through, waiting for the right time, possibly for the wall to go down now as well. Great C's just making sure to delay them so they can't quite push through that one, but now the stuns are coming through. Let's see how this fight gets taken at the back of the site. This fight's going to be critical. Already so many shots just going away, and Kiwi again comes up with the goods. 2 kills for him. It's a dangerous game that 100 Thieves are playing right now, just trying to wait it out, spray down the transfer. The kills are going their way, and no one's really been sticking this defuse. Down to that 1v1, Stella just jiggles, knows that nobody's on this spike, but the smoke is going to be obfuscating it, but a tap, tap, tap at a rifle. And it's a strained round, really. Knocked down to the half buy for FUT. Stella, oh, that angle and the peak!
The triple face!
And yet, moments of brilliance from FUT. It's what makes them a dangerous team. Just trying to claim the gun, backs away. Kiwi does get out with his life, and a nice monetary upgrade in the form of that rifle. And already swarming this site though. It's a fast reaction from 100 Thieves. And this time, it looks like they are trying to fight as well towards the back of the site. Smoke, it was a recall as well, pulled back all the way, and the Sheriff's it's not quite good enough. As I say that though, matching them pound for pound, and Nade is really, really fantastic. Taking a lot of damage. Paranoia though, that's going to be setting them up. The satchels! Oh my goodness, and this is getting so damn messy! Targets, which was at a captain. He's not going to be able to hear those sound cues, and that's going to set them up. Oh my goodness, showstopper into the turret. What did they do to deserve that? But a full retake setup being played by FUT, just backing away, making sure they don't give away too many easy kills. They know that they have that weapon advantage, the rifle advantage, and it's going to be down to Stellar, honestly. He's taking an incredibly late flank this entire time, the backup plan for them, but timing is going to be so important, especially if FUT decide to take this with some speed and pace. Finally starting to get injected. Fight's being taken, bit of rifle spam. Sounded quite messy off to the side, but it was a kill claimed. Now that flash to re-clear, Cryo dodging, weaving, ducking in a double face up, fully blinded up still. Derek, how does he claim that one? And they do eventually shut down the retake. Right into the sight lines, right into the sight lines. A margin the swing is good, but just can't quite find the kill. Fragment nade also a little bit delayed, unable to really push past that onslaught of the 100 Thieves players, making sure that they take the entirety of the site. Even that plan going down. Asuna is low. There's a Paranoia. Wasn't really linked up with anything else. Making sure that they clear all of this. The knife, though. Moving the ult away from Kiwi. This is going to be difficult. There is a res online. The captain could try and bring somebody back right behind the wall there. What do they want to opt for? Pushing forwards.
But it's still that incredibly good post-plant position.
Yeah, and how do you disrupt this? There's no one on the flank. Lockdown's going to be used. This is going to be gaining a bit of space for them, but time is starting to run low. What a shot, Kiwi.
The lockdown might do it.
Massive still. Overplays his hands now to Showstopper. It's giving him that kill. Fires the rocket, but it goes just directly wide. And now the captain pushing forwards. Tap into the spike, but the lockdown, okay, defusing half of it. It's down to Bang. Stunned up, spray down. Has to buy this time. Mr. Farland's done it. Absolutely majestic gameplay. Everything, and Josh, you said they shouldn't be allowed to get into those comfortable post-plant situations, but sometimes FUT will just barrel forwards. They'll take names and take a scalp as well. Cryo immediately going to be the first casualty.
He had no idea that Kiwi was going to be running at him with that kind of pace. I think he got killed with Boombot in his hand.
So an unfortunate error there. But FUT, of course, fast to play this one, and look at where Kiwi is. I mean, he has just looked all the way through the connector.
I don't think Asuna knows he's there.
Space over the top, though, trying to find the shots. Bang! Rare whip from him, a bit of beef being served up. Rotating around, Asuna hoping to at least even the scoreline, even the fight that's being taken, but now left down to just Tarik in that 1v4. Finds the first one. Fear's going to try and make it happen, but FUT have been good at not allowing any of those isolated one-on-one fights. Anticipating that, a little bit of a peek as well, trying to take this fight. He doesn't know where they are. There's a crossfire, an almost impossible task, and indeed it is. Now those fundamentals, that scaling, being able to trade each other out. That's what's really going to be pushed once more for 100 Thieves. How do they get into this one? Smoke pushes it back. Mr. Fallen already claims one, though. Behind the box, a wider swing, and oh my goodness! One after the other. Talk about that pressure, bang. The back of the site now. All the util being flooded his way. It's a paranoia as well, so he's blinded up. Wall, similar position there, taking a fight. I mean, the wall just rotating around.
So good, though. That shut it down. It's got to be a save from 100 Thieves.
Has to be.
They've got no chance.
Unless you start taking risks. Bangs out in the open, though. He knows that someone's planted close to that corner. Astral form, popping it off there, and that's going to be a TP out to disengage. Not cleared, not watched for. Angles, tries to flick towards the cranium of Kiwi, but they're just investing everything into this, and it's desperation. Tarik trying to make a moment of it, trying to get a clip, but will not happen. FUT are now wading into the site. There's two players holding this one, including Stella up close.
And they've heard the footsteps,
yeah,
so they're calling for rotates.
They don't have a paranoia or the flashes all the way through. It's down to Stella, but he cannot claim the kill. It's Kiwi once more. Massive performance. And so many shots going to be fired now. A bit of a reset of the aim. The angle being found, and time is running low. FUT going to make the most of it. Asuna! Absolute freak of nature.
Come here. And now we get to see how good does 100 Thieves retake look. They're not. Oh, they are going for a flood.
Showstopper, yep. Flooding right back in with the ultimate. We have to see value in the middle. Guesses incorrectly. Right to the side. Crack's still making the most of this one, and Ada Captain holding the line, making sure that nobody can wade past that one sight line. It's up to them to try and find some heroics here. Stella tries to reset the aim here. He is going to be on 70 health, drops down low in that 1v2. Players low, but the angle not afforded to him. Down, and it just can't quite find the footing to get into this. The satchel possibly to push them forwards. Fight being taken, Cryo wins it. Up close again, the second is there. Now the nade, rebounds forwards. It's all down to Kiwi with two. But eventually he goes down, still planted, time running low. Down to March, gets the first. Will he get the second? The top of the spike, he will! And now Bang, half HP, and tap, tap, tap again. 12-9, the Red Bull clutch. Oh my goodness!
What an opener.
What a punish.
This might be it for the map.
And at 4v5, it's pushing 100 Thieves to desperation. Showstopper, it's close, it misses! Again! Does he not claim the kill? And amongst the salvage, amongst the rubble, it's FUT that are reigning supreme, and Kiwi, he's not messing around. The space being gained, the shutdown in place, 4 kills to take the map. Dash forwards, not holding close, but a good paranoia. Looks like FUT want to be fighting this one. Putting their own util into this, making sure that it's not an easy task, and despite the flash into the back, still the kills, one after another. Asuna with that ghost, real precision, even the paranoia into the back. Ada Captain does well to get just the one, but at least the angle's being watched for, so.
If they cancel, Mr. Fallen going for the info peek when 100 Thieves are
That's going to make them re-hit.
still clearly there. That's a pretty big mistake, I think.
Oh, and it's angle, Stella. You're not favored there, son. Spectre. Slide upgrade, and Kiwi makes the most of it. Now this guy is a real thorn in their sides.
Both jets popping off.
Yep. You can just buy his time, make sure that this fight gets taken, and that is not favorable. Bang will trade it, but my goodness. What a threat this guy is.
Massive mistake from Cryo there, being the trader with only a fraction of health. Leaves everything down to Bang. This is a round that 100 Thieves cannot afford to lose.
20 seconds. Spike's not in his hands, has to reclaim it, and realistically, only sight that's going to be afforded to him is that A sight.
There is very little time
12
here.
seconds, and yet, look at this.
Monch has a nano swarm if Bang doesn't plant safe.
Ready and waiting. Smoke, push forwards. Kill needs to be found, and my goodness, is it strained. But it is a round win, nevertheless, for 100 Thieves. It's a contact play, bit of a reload. Oh, cracks. Of course he wants to take the fight. He wants a little bit more. And he's going to get supported. Stray shots being rattled, and my goodness, that Guardian. Mr. Fallen making the most of it. 3 in the round. Will he make it 4? Not quite, but he'll be happy with that. They're setting their sights now over towards the B sites. Nano swarms, though, they're going to be blocking that off. So, off the back of that paranoia, and that's not too ideal. It's got to be Cryo that really sets them up. Dashes forwards. Great kill to find with a Blade Storm, but still difficult. Oh, stray bullets. Almost goes down himself. That's going to go down, though. 33 health. He's got to make the most of this. The knife is going to be avoided. Dash forwards. Is the trade there? Yes. Bang. Has the rifle. Tarik, what is that? Up close and personal, straight through the scope. Here's the tap. Tries to hit the flick, but eventually shut down. Out of captain.
Safe hands.
And what's the answer? Taking their time, contact in, one player spotted. Oh, close to the corner. That is really good discipline. No! Oh my goodness. What a whiff. Could have denied the plant there. Could have maybe got a little bit more, but too greedy with it. Now a deep knife to push and take control of the connector. Fast play into the back of the side. It's Kiwi with the most to do, but he will fall. Stella and Tarik still alive. Asuna dropped to his knees. Now being surrounded, but this crossfire is quite good, and the camera's going to be giving information in the moment. There it is, spotted, round the side, enough bullets will do it, and magical stuff from Stella. Seals the deal. They're trying to at least make it look like it's towards the C-split, but time is running low here. But the amount of time that they've spent just trying to get into the site, it's left up to contact plays, and that's what it's going to take. Tarik moves forwards, an instant answer. Cracks, beautiful stuff from him, but down to Rolling Thunder. Whittles his way across. Stella just trying to beat that late backstab once more. Fully blinded up, though. He's going to be spamming away. Has to whip the classic. And now the U-turn to the back of the site, but the players are surrounding this. And the spike still yet to be planted. Astro pushes them back. This is a disaster for 100 Thieves. Stella trying to make the most of it, but time is so damn low, and he's got to stick it. It's the only play afforded to him. Will he get the spike down? Will that respect be shown? Yes, but the angle watched for on top of Logs, and Kiwi's good for it. He's over towards C now.
Yeah.
Tons of players here. What a shot! Oh my goodness! Sending Cryo all the way back to the respawn queue with that one. Gonna watch from the sideline. Still, Stella. Another moment missed from him. Cage forwards, and he is going to be taking up that space. Wants to make the most of this one. He knows that the big threat is going to be on Kiwi. Almost taking a bit of damage. Mr. Fallen up close. Shorty. That's dangerous. Rifle now picked up from that one. Good paranoia to clear, but guess what, Kiwi? This guy is everywhere right now. B, C, A, doesn't matter.
Stella's been the most active player for 100 Thieves. He's had to kill almost everybody. Oh, and my word, Kiwi nearly got a shot at the back of Tarik's head as he flees to C. Kiwi can't quite find the timing to deny the spike from meeting up.
Very fast with it, though.
Can he win the 1v2? Does he have any idea where Stella is?
2 cloud bursts. One going to be used to try and fake some presence towards Garage, and he's lurking all the way up. Could have got a fantastic read. It's a double clearance by 100 Thieves, though, if they're not ready for this, and they're not. First kill found. How does this get played? By Tarik, he swings it. That's how you match it, man. That's how you match it. Kiwi, though. This position usually gets cleared. He wants to take the fight. There was a stun. The full line there to set him up. Instant answer, and he does still want to fight it.
He can't get punished.
He's solo, takes the fight, and rips off the header. Cryo! FUT are just demonic. 100 Thieves just looking to try and flood into the site now. There's a flash to push back the angle, even a fragment nade. Gives them peace of mind. No one's holding close into that smoke. Plant will go down, but the ults are online here. FUT, Nightfall. How do they want to use this one? Setting it up, a complete post-plant setup as well. The entirety of 100 Thieves playing off the site, and that's the reason why. The Nightfall doesn't latch onto any of them, and a reclearance by 100 Thieves is called into Garage. Taking his space, and it's going to have to be up to Cracks to try and lock that one down, but does he expect the second player? Time pressure really on them. Asuna is there behind him at the entire time, and he's lurking, creeping, crawling. It was watched for, spraying it down, so much damage, but no kills found. And it's just sheer chaos. Panic in the camp of 100 Thieves, and they can't win the fights. And so far, FUT have dedicated everybody towards this A-long angle. There was a trip there that did stop Kiwi. Cage has also popped up now. This is going to be throwing a bit of misinformation into the mix, just trying to find the shots. And still, now they're pushing them right down into these angles. Still the right clicks, not quite there. Frenzy in their hands. Pop flash play, and none the wiser. FUT struggled to really hold their ground as they did gain entry into the site, but it is 100 Thieves who get a pretty important pistol round. Util waiting, they're going to be up close, but there's no dash. There it is, waiting for some sort of sound cue. It was an instant reaction to get out of there, but he needs to hold this down or either get out, and he does at least back away.
Perfectly playing around the timings from Cryo there. Masterful work, but it's going to be a set retake from 100 Thieves. No flooding into the site here. And this is where the troubles have been happening, because Futbolist looks so good.
Paranoia, that's catching onto two. Kiwi, though, has to be the man of the match. Crack's still close. No one clearing his close caller. That's Mr. Fall in lockdown. Right around the side. Cryo just not favored with the run and gun. Spectre making the most of it. Sort of cross. Dash activated, though. Nightfall. Mr. Fallen's in. He's just right into the back of them. I believe that was a TP, the ult play as well, and he's cut them up right from behind. The rest of his team backing him up. And they're taking these fights effectively, methodically, spamming down the angles. And Stella, what option are you afforded other than to save? You've got to run away. Get the hell out of there. But when is the timing? Still, the confidence to take this flash over the side. What a shot. Lands it, but you have to respect the lockdown.
And we've seen this exact same round happen before, where Cryo got the first pick and Futbolist still won the 4v5. In fact, Kiwi doing the exact same thing again, trying to get into this spot.
They've given Cryo the rifle now. Probably a dash engage as they want to try and play this retake. Flash, dart, at the same time. Means it doesn't get broken. It reveals the position of Mr. Fallen.
Mr. Molly
as well. Or this Util. It's applying the pressure. It's turning up the heat. It's down to Kiwi. What can he do? Not much. Still, and a captain holding down his ground and not really watching the angles. Forwards down to Cracks. In a 1v3, it's going to be that triple face and 100 Thieves. They claim the lead in this map. Derek posted on this angle now. Operator is going to be his responsibility watching this. But again, it's that Util. What do they really have? Bang was trying to help them out. A late flank shut down. So it's going to be removing one of the elements from it. Flash play. Cryo was caught. He was fully blinded. I'm not sure if it was him or what, but holding it down to Graffiti. It's all down to Asuna. And he just cannot watch the angles effectively. Too much to look for. But this reposition by Bang, why not? Stinger in your hands, but you're up against the rifles, and would have been good for this. It's a double reclear. Cryo's pushing it as well. While this exec goes on, dashing forwards. Now it's going to be reset. Tarik at the back of the site here with the judges jumping shots. You've got to be joking. And damage has been done. Mr. Fallen dropped to 44 health.
It's just insane. He's
oh, Stella's read it.
Stella's got him.
He's read it. Breaks the ult. 2 players remaining, waiting for him. 30 seconds left. Force the plant now down to A. Updraft dash play over the top, and it's just impeccable.
How do 100 Thieves bring their best in moments when the pressure is the highest? It looks like they're just trying to keep it simple here. A full C exec.
Oh, and another set play from Derek. That dart tags onto 1. Is he going to be afforded any targets? Looks like damage is going to be done to 2 players, I believe, yeah.
That's pretty huge, actually.
Knocks him down, and still, FUT don't want to cancel the hit. They want to operate off of this. Paranoia, flash forwards, Bang. Not being cleared out of his position, and he's managed to grab one. At least for all of his troubles. Alarm bot broken now. Is this going to be a fast play? Are they going to try and offset this one? Plant still goes down at the back of the site. FUT, you need a miracle. The drone's going to be tagging, or at least spotting out these players. Flash play, moving forwards now. Into the back of the sides.
It's going to be such a difficult retake without smokes.
Yeah, and Cryo still with his operator as well. Really hard. Dash though enabled. He's avoided for now. Holding the close side goal! And Kiwi could be kicking themselves for that kind of mistake because 100 Thieves are not the kind of team to let this one slip. Right round the side, the classic right click to do it, Asuna. He finalizes it, he finishes it, and that's going to be them saved in this series, bringing it to map 3.
I cannot believe the grit and determination of this 100 Thieves team, but I also can't believe they're getting pushed like this. Looking to load utility in to try and push Kiwi onto the most aggressive spots possible.
Waves of that utility. Kiwi was pushed up there, top side of 410. A bit being broken, but now with jump peak. Oh my goodness, Cry almost hitting a flick there to claim that kill. Players falling very low now, 1 HP and 2 HP, at a captain respectively. See what they can do now. It was a heal offloaded. And Mr. Fallen moving forward. Still 100 Thieves. They're so clean with this one. Needs to be that response. It's down to that 2v2. An upgrade found. Wall going to be falling. Sage Wall is causing a couple of issues. Bang. Rotating it around. Modge out in the open. And he just can't land the shots. So quad push now.
They just missed each other.
Oh my goodness, Asuna!
Oh, that is really unfortunate. It could have gone in either direction because it looked like 100 Thieves had almost missed the timing. But both of those FUT players hit the ground.
And it's all based on timing is what it feels like. Cracks just not watching the angle. Even the call wasn't made, but just didn't anticipate that Stella could be there. And Mr. Fallen, an attempt was made there. All that util being used to clear him out. He's got the crossfire, he's got the heal, but he needs to take a fight, and there'll just be 2 players matching him. All down at a captain, slow at his feet, can't isolate the fight in time, and one of the things that we've been singing the praises for this 100 Thieves squad has been how clean they are. And Stella's holding this lockdown. As Valorant does have an ult for it, we'll be able to offset it, but swinging through the back of the side, Kiwi just was not set up to succeed.
I mean, it's a great flick as well from Cryo. I'm not sure he had the best angle in the world, but he's a dangerous, dangerous operator.
And they don't intend to use this Hunter's Fury. They just put into lockdown, go off here. There's still plenty of time in the round for them to make a play, but it is getting whistled down, approaching that 30-second mark.
Cryo is very pushed up here.
And here we go. Hunter's Fury actually being used to try and initiate into this. Snake bite close. Corner, it's a half clearance. They're not ready for it. Stella does. Only grab the one, though. The trade was good. Now the plan has to go down without too many problems. Still, Night 4 online as well. Do they want to use it? The answer is yes. FUT now pushing forwards and just gets them low enough to decay damage, setting them up for some easy kills. One shot to the body will do it. And even on that ramp as well, Mr. Fallen, great job getting that kill. Left down to Asuna, re-swing. Oh my goodness, a crosshair placement. Now, down to that 1v1. You cannot be affording 100 Thieves these opportunities. Across the ropes, this guy, the movement, Asuna made a name for himself, being able to weave his way and dodge, but time is running so low, and it's his biggest enemy. Got to tap the spike! That is absurd! Wall goes up, TP on top. They are watching for it! That is absurd!
God, I mean, I'm not sure whether you should give credit to the strat there. That is just a bonkers shot from Cryo.
But we're ready for it. They were watching it. But how do you match Cryo when he's in form like this?
Heated up off the back of Haven, hasn't he?
Yeah, that flick was just unholy. And the wall now, res being expended over the top. Another punish. Oh, and a captain. Try to hold it down here. Nanoswarm's going to be broken at least. And FUT, they're trying to take space. They're trying to push up here, but just revealing himself about a moment. The rifle spam is enough to take it down. It's down to Kiwi.
And if anyone can match what Cryo's been doing in this round, it has been Kiwi previously.
Yep.
Modge applying in some pressure too.
Yeah, this is throwing chaos into the round, and it can be where FUT can maybe grasp it, but the reload's hurt, I think, in tube there, so they anticipate a push into kitchen. Plan starting to go down. Cryo, he's got an man. He's just pushing right into them, and he's punished. Pre-fire flick, Modge with the lurk. I thought they were aware of it, but they're not.
I think with Stella falling, they forgot that the turret wasn't active anymore.
He's lucky he didn't cross into that sight line, that one angle, but this round was just an all but lost here for FUT.
It was 3v5.
They have turned it still. Derek, he's got something to say about it. guy's made a name for himself at prior events for being quite nice in the clutch. Snake bites in the back, force the position, headshots found, and the Viper's Pit's online. Stand to this, 1v1. Time running low, Horn's not being broken, but it doesn't even reveal him. Sees as well, gets off it half. It needs to be stuck, bang, all the way, and he doesn't get it. Cracks, snatches it back away when it was just looking done. And now, starting to see that util flying forwards. Oh my god, the exchange of bullets.
And
yeah.
That's where you see Omen up not really being favored. He had to take a break there from holding the angle to go and throw a smoke for his players on A. And when he got back onto it, Moj has repositioned.
Did not land that shot, but only the wallbang damage. Now to util, look at it, sees, latches onto it, and with the snake bite, Derek somehow getting one there. Might just be good enough though. Reveals over the top. That is Asuna, just a bit of running gun off the side. No, still helping him out. Down to that 2v2. Still Viper's Pit committed. So Plant is going to be going down without too many difficulties. Asuna now biding his time.
Does Bang get a free one on the flank?
Yeah. And this is a bit of a distraction, I think. Pumping the bullets in so that Bang can get a bit of freedom now as he's trying to meet up with his teammate. Linking back around, there's a deep push, and Mr. Fallen's been spotted. Just down to the Viper, the spam, 20 health. Brought down so low, and he just doesn't know where to look. 180 after another. Area 2 anchoring it with their presence. And Asuna just aiming a little bit too high there. Horn has to be broken. Updraft over the top. Kiwi moves his way forwards. Head revealed. Prowler in his face as well, but that's going to be a dart to push them back. Now a snake bite.
The reflank in mid is so good here from Moj.
And Moj.
I think it's going to win them the round.
Yep, the value to be found, and he does claim that kill.
That means no paranoia, no smokes for the retake. That's part of why they're running Cryo and Omen.
Left into this one. 100 Thieves are scrambling, yet still, when the pressure's mounting, these players look like diamonds. And Bang's left to it. 1v2. Players are potentially weak. And FUT just have to double up and find the kill, and that they will. Bang, not a... But it starts here. And the paranoia is going to be pushing out a captain away. The wall's going to be used in response to this one, just to at least remove one of the options available to 100 Thieves when they're trying to scale through. Knife being used, just trying to break this one as well. So far, a bit of an odd wall by Asuna. Not too sure what the purpose of that one is, but it does at least cut off that one side angle. Still got to watch up top.
I think this is going to block a lot of the shock molly combos as well, actually.
Yeah. But with this, the spike is planted, tucked around this corner. I think it's going to be critical for 100 Thieves to try and play close here in this post plant. Can't give up too much space. It seems they've realized that at least. They've got a doubled up setup. The players at FUT are starting to swarm into the side. First kill found though. And an immediate trade. Not trade, but an answer nevertheless. Still, slow ups now, pushing them back. This is where it could get tricky up close, and my goodness, just like that, the round crumbles away beneath 100 Thieves, unable to withstand that kind of onslaught and pressure. Viper will back up in response. A couple of things off to the side. Looks like it's going to be that double re-push trying to take the fight. Close to them, cracks. Great play from him. Spectre, bit of run and gun, but the spike did still go down. Kills to be found, and Asta will get the one, and as well, Cryo watching his back. Great swing timing. FUT left in dire circumstances. It's a 2v3. Still winnable. Moving forward, slow orb is so good, and they're just lined up. Mr. Fallen, great answer. Shot found and missed there for Derek. Doesn't collect it. Now to defuse. Shock dart misses. Needs to be held all the way through, sticking it through, and there is nothing to push it back.
We saw Asuna actually with a couple of bad walls against EDG as well that cost his team 2 pivotal rounds.
And no fuel in the tank for the Viper. Wall still moving forwards. Cryo. Play to be made. He taking the space in his own smoke as well, and they are just ever so slightly crawling and taking away that control of Orange still. Kiwi's there with the operator angle.
Where's the spike
Still
going?
being held. Spike is just in the middle of nowhere right now. And calls are being made for 100 Thieves to try and react and try and adapt to what's being thrown at them, but they're just coming up short.
30 seconds left.
Honestly, it's not even that bad because this round doesn't mean too much, but it's still sloppy and doesn't inspire confidence. Nevertheless, what are these kills?
Sheriff's found, Bang! Has just made this so much more dangerous. And the labored shots here, cracks down to 11 health. Spike in his hands, the plant needs to go off.
A lot of
And
utility
Bang
still.
just taps it. Base to re-swing, waiting. It's a patient play. Snakebite on the one side to give him a bit of an opening, but he's got to anticipate this. And cracks. He needs to land a shot, waits for it. Spike goes down, a swing and the swing. Bang, just so unfortunate there, looking away at just the wrong moment.
Hunter's Fury.
Yep, Hunter's Fury. Wall's going to be broken immediately for this one. The players are so low. Hunter's Fury, where is it? The damage done. Cryo will fall. Spike's still down though, and they do have that pit. Rez now online. Cryo back in the fight. Is there going to be any spam to this? Is there going to be any punish? Derek, he was at a slide-off angle. And control of this side of the area is going to be so important now to Nano Swarms. Layers to it. He's going to be applying that time pressure. Going to need a miracle. Beaming through all the way and just pre-firing the corners. The angles watched for.
And Mr. Fallen runs away with his tail tucked between his legs. Big mistake from him in this round, missing that Hunter's Fury onto the plant. A site completely open now as FUT gamble in the opposite direction.
Running all the way down. Cryo's holding that angle alone. Listen, when you're being swarmed by that many players, you give up a rifle.
Whoa, this is dangerous now.
Dash to the side, Bladestorm as well. Kiwi! An absolute magical moment. And that precision has just sailed them through.
Instead, they're just moving together as a group. And that is going to slow the reactions down a lot.
Could prove incredibly troublesome for them. That wall is just interesting. There's a slight gap. They're using it to try and go mid to A around the Viper's pit.
Oh, this is bizarre.
Hunter's Fury as well. Sets us up to push through, and it's going to clear once more. The common angles, pushing forward, spray down, not found, bang. Use that extra element, pushes forwards, another wall to cut across, and it is pure pandemonium.
But they found out where Moj is.
And it's found, what? A strike. Stray bullet from Derek, finding it. Spike not going to be denied, but the position is known. Dash activated. Kiwi finds the kill, dashes forwards, but he's got the most to do. Nana Swan pushes him forwards. Another smoke as well, down to 53 health, and has to save. Has to save. What a difficult decision. Viper wall up now. Slow orbit to the back as well as that. Gonna see that dart. Gonna be a wall up. See that plant. Not gonna be anything to try and dissuade that one, of course. No rifles to try and break down the wall. But how do they hold this in the post plants? 100 Thieves have had difficulties with this when the Sage Orbs have been landing on the one side of 410. Dart over the top now, Asuna in trouble. Still, his team's going to hold his back, breaking that utility. Now the alarm bot, that's going to signal something. Pushing forwards, a high-risk play, but it pays off. Kill's still going to be found for them. Wall going to be blocking the side of this, and 100 Thieves looking so clean.
Kiwi's got to escape.
Yep. Last player standing, he had the operator, but he does not get out alive. And 100 Thieves, they find themselves now to series point, to match point. But does he want to try and take this fight? The confidence is still there. And as the smoke goes up, Bang takes the precise timing.
Bang now one away from his ultimate too if he decides to go for the plant. This looks all knotted up. A nice little bow on it. 100 Thieves firmly in control.
And they just have to go through those routines. The wall up, preventing that util from denying the plant. Setting themselves up now in that 4v5. It's FUT that need a miracle. Omenal for information. Not too sure where that one went, but now there's going to be smokes at play. And Cryo, he splits up the one side of the site. They're so worried about the flank because of the Omenal. They're so worried about it. And time is running low. Haunt forwards. Press the advantage now. FUT have really just got to find anything at all. A hope, a dream, a miracle, but 100 Thieves pushed to the limits. And it's just far too clean.
Smiles on the faces of the 100 Thieves squad as they take down another opponent that gave them a good run for their money.
Absolutely.